My beloved child, do you know that the most fearful thing in the journey of faith is not that I am silent, nor that I have forgotten you, but that you yourself, the one who once wept, knelt, and cried out to me in the night, let go, allowing your heart to grow cold, just as the spiritual clock is about to strike. When I say, but the one who endures to the end will be saved. Matthew 24:13. That is not only a promise, but a warning bell I ring for those who are growing weary, right at the threshold of glory. Have you ever realized that many have walked a long journey of faith, only to drop the blessing right at the final doorway? Not because they lacked faith, but because they were too exhausted to believe one more time. They thought that I had forgotten, when in reality, I was simply finishing what I began. People quickly lose heart when silence stretches on, when promises have not yet become reality, when prayers have not yet received an answer. But my child, faith is not measured by how far you have gone, but by how faithfully you hold on until the very last moment. Many souls have stopped short simply because they forgot that my clock is never slow. It only runs on a different rhythm than yours. Can you hear it? The spiritual clock is counting the very breaths of time, and every second is whispering, the hour is near. Yet the world remains loud. People remain engrossed, living as though they had endless tomorrows. They delay. They wait for another day to believe, not knowing that every hesitation shortens an opportunity. The time I have appointed is not a vague metaphor. It is a sacred appointment I wrote down before you were born. The dreams you have, the indistinct stirrings in your heart, the tears that fall for no clear reason. These are not coincidences, but reminders from me that time is no longer much. Yet sadly many dismiss them
as fleeting emotions, only to realize one day that they have walked past.
A once in a lifetime opportunity that will never return. My child, what grieves me most is not seeing you weak, but seeing you grow cold. When I am near to completing a miracle for you. On the journey of faith, almost no one gives up at the beginning, but many collapse near the end, where the light has already begun to glimmer on the horizon. The enemy knows it cannot stop my hand, so it tries to pull you away from the place of waiting. It makes you tired, distracted, doubtful, filling your heart with noise, until you no longer have enough stillness to hear my voice.
And when you sink into that weariness, you loosen your hold on what I am about to give you. You think you are merely resting, but in truth,
You are stepping out of the ranks of those who will witness the miracle.
many are living as though tomorrow will always be there, while in heaven the hands of my clock have already begun to move, and they still imagine they have countless chances. They chase after work, plans, dreams, yet few pause to ask, where am I in God's plan? I have knocked at the door of their hearts many times, through circumstances, through warnings, through dreams that seem meaningless, but they insist it's not time yet. My time is not a figure of speech, but a real appointment fixed before you ever came into the world. And when the call goes out, if you do not respond in time, you will find yourself lost in the very life I once defined for you. Every invitation from me is not a temporary offer. It is a door that opens only once. To miss today is to turn away from an entire season of blessing long prepared for you. Remember this: I am never in a hurry, but I am never late when my appointed time comes. I desire to find you ready, not entangled and distracted by the world.
Do not wait for tomorrow to believe, for tomorrow may never come. Do not wait for tomorrow to believe, for tomorrow
May never come.
My beloved child, have you ever paused long enough to listen to your own breathing? The rhythm that is counting down the very seconds I have given you. I see you busy and hurried, chasing after what you believe is important, unaware that behind all those things, my time is quietly slipping by. You are absorbed in building your life, caring for every little detail. Yet you forget there is something greater than all these. That is your life in me. When I declare today, if you hear his voice, do not harden your hearts as in the rebellion. Hebrews 3:15. It is my reminder that not tomorrow, but today is the time for obedience. Yet many still delay, allowing the noise of everyday life to drown out my gentle call, until they finally realize that tomorrow no longer belongs to them.
My child, I understand your heart, always wanting to rest a little,
Postpone a little, waiting for a more convenient time before giving me your whole heart. But you do not realize that every "I'll do it tomorrow" is one more step you take away from me. The devil does not need to push you into great sins. It only needs to whisper to you, there's still time. It does not have to steal your faith. It only has to delay that faith until the door has closed. The thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. John 10:10. And sometimes it needs no force at all, only distraction. And you will lose by yourself the very opportunities that were meant for you, my child. I do not reproach you for being weak. I only fear that you become so accustomed to your weakness that you no longer desire. To stand up.
I have given you many awakenings. Those restless nights. Those events that shake your heart. Those dreams that seem meaningless. All of them are my gentle touch on your soul, letting you know that I am still waiting. But you treat them as coincidences and soothe yourself with the excuse. It's probably not the time yet. You do not know that that time is precisely today. For my timing is not measured by earthly clocks, but by the rhythm of heavenly purpose. For I know the plans I have for you, plans for peace and not for harm, to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah 29:11. I have never stopped planning good things for you, but I need you to show up at the hour I have appointed. Every time you postpone, you are the one arriving late to what I have already prepared. My child, I know there are moments when your heart is weary, because the road feels too long and your prayers seem unanswered. But trust me, you have never been forgotten. I am teaching you to walk by faith,
Not by feeling.
not by feelings.
Feelings may change.
But faith is what keeps you standing when everything seems to collapse. Can you see that? Throughout the years, it was precisely in the moments that felt like my silence that I was rearranging your life. If I allow your spiritual clock to run slower than others, it is because I am teaching you the value of waiting with the Lord. One day is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is one day. 2 Peter 3:8. My time is not late, only different, and that difference exists so that you may learn to believe, even when you do not yet see. My time is not late, only different, and that difference exists so that you may learn to believe, even when you do not yet see. My time is not late, only different,
and that difference exists.
so that you may learn to believe, even when you do not yet see.
My beloved, the world always makes you think you have endless chances, that this failure can be fixed, that mistake can be undone. But some opportunities come only once in a lifetime. And when I knock, I long for you to open at once, not say, "Let me prepare a little more." Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come into him. Revelation 3:20. I do not knock forever, because I honor your will. And if you keep staring at what you are losing, you will miss what is coming, my child. I do not need you to be perfect. I only need you to be willing. When you are willing, I will take care of the rest. There are those to whom I once entrusted a calling, whose hearts once burned for me, but whose fire gradually died down, because they thought, "I'll live for him again when the time is right." Yet the fire of the Holy Spirit does not wait for another time.
When I breathe life into your soul, I desire that you keep that flame burning.
Even if it is just a small flicker in the dark. Do not compare yourself to anyone else, for my timing for each person is different. I only want you not to let the fire die out because of complacency. Do not quench the spirit. 1 Thessalonians 5:19. When you guard that small flame, you will see me turn it into a torch that lights up an entire harvest. When you guard that small flame, you will see me turn it into a torch that lights up an entire harvest. My child, some people think they are truly living
when in fact they are asleep in the busyness of life. They are not committing obvious sins, but they no longer hunger for me. They go to church, but their souls have been far from me for a long time. I look at them, and my heart is saddened, for the light in them is fading, like a lamp that is running out of oil. Remember my words. Therefore keep watch, for you do not know on what day your Lord is coming. Matthew 24:42. Watchfulness is not fear. It is keeping your spirit alive, so that whenever I come, you will not be ashamed or afraid, but will smile, knowing you are ready.
My beloved child,
Do not let busyness kill intimacy with me. I do not rebuke you for having concerns, for I know you live in the midst of this world, but I am grieved when you give your time to everything and everyone except me. When I awaken you with a nameless emptiness, that is my invitation for you to return. Do not try to fill it with work or relationships, for only I can fill that void. But seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. Matthew 6:33. If you put me in the right place,
you will see
everything else fall into its rightful place. If you put me in the right place,
you will see
you will see
everything else
fall into its rightful place. My child, look back over your life. How many times have you promised you would change, that you would return, and then forgotten? I do not remind you to condemn you, but to show you that I am still waiting. It is never too late to come back. But do not wait until your heart is completely cold before seeking me. I do not need grand promises. I only desire that first step you dare to take toward me.
Like the father waiting for his prodigal son, I am also standing at the road's beginning, my arms still open wide. You only need to turn around, the rest I will do. And when you do return, you will realize that all the clocks I placed in your life, the crisis, the delays, the wounds, have all been my ways of teaching you to value the time of life.
Every second I give
is an opportunity to love,
to forgive.
and to live fully in my will.
Do not waste it in procrastination
Or indifference. For one day that clock will stop, and what will remain is only the love you have given me. Therefore, my child, wake up. Do not wait for a clearer sign. For every sign you need has already been given in your heart, in your circumstances, in my word. Take a step, even a small one. For every step you take toward me is a step you leave the darkness behind.
Every step you take toward me is a step you leave the darkness behind.
Like the sower who knows the harvest is near, stand up, for your season is also approaching. And as you begin to walk, you will see that the spiritual journey is not just about going far, but about keeping your heart awake in the storm of distraction. For sometimes the real danger does not lie in the fact that you have not yet started, but in that you are walking in the right direction while letting your heart fall out of rhythm. My child, there is something I want you to engrave in your heart. The most dangerous part of the spiritual journey is not when you are weak, but when you think you are almost there. When you stand in the final stretch, where just a little more perseverance would bring you into the promise. That is when the enemy launches its fiercest attack. It does not strike you with obvious sin, but with weariness, discouragement, comparison, and the noise of the world.
I have seen of the miracle, because they no longer had the strength to wait one more hour.
But my child, those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. Isaiah 40:31. I do not want you merely to begin in fire, but to finish in light. I understand you have endured many trials, and at times you feel that I take too long to answer. You pray, you believe, then you wait. And the longer the wait, the colder your heart seems to grow. That is when you begin to look at others and ask, why does God answer them quickly, but not me? In that moment, the seed of comparison is sown and slowly sprouts into bitterness.
My child, faith is not a race to see who receives first, but a personal journey of each soul.
My child, faith is not a race to see who receives first, but a personal journey of each soul. I have a unique plan for every person, and no one is late who still walks in my will. Let us not grow weary in doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up. Galatians 6:9. I want you to learn endurance, even when no one applauds you, because in that very hidden place, I am testing whether your love is truly genuine. When you feel exhausted, do not struggle alone. Stop and sit at my feet. Let me pour new strength into you. Sometimes I do not want you to run fast. I only want you to be still in my presence. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. The world teaches you to be strong and persistent, but I teach you that true strength comes from knowing how to be weak in me.
You do not need to pretend to be fine or hold back your tears, for I know everything, every sigh you release. I hear every trembling in you. I see. I am not far from you in your weariness. I am right there, waiting for you to lift your head, so I I can help you stand again.
But my child, understand this too. Distraction does not always come through pain. Sometimes it comes through pleasant things, a compliment, an opportunity. A small success can also pull you away from the place I have put you. The enemy is very subtle. It knows it cannot stop me from blessing you, so it only needs to lure you away from the place where blessings are poured out. No one can serve two masters. Matthew 6:24. You cannot chase the applause of people and at the same time keep your heart pure for me. You must choose either quietness in my will or noise in the world. I see you, my child. When your heart sags in the middle of the road, there are days when you want to let go. Not because you do not believe, but because you have waited too long. I understand. But I want you to know, every true miracle needs time to sprout, like a seed lying still in the soil. It must endure darkness, dampness, and wait before breaking through to the light. If you give up in the middle of the process, you will never see the golden grain you once prayed for. Those who sow in tears shall reap in shouts of joy. Psalm 127:5. My child, your tears are not wasted. They are watering the harvest that is coming. I want you to understand that exhaustion does not mean you have failed. It only means you need me more than ever.
When your hands tremble, take hold of mine. When your knees are weak, kneel down. For sometimes victory is not found in standing up, but in knowing where to kneel. For when you are weak, then I make you strong. 2 Corinthians 12:9-10. Your strength does not come from your own willpower, but from your surrender to me. Surrender is not defeat. It is allowing me to win on your behalf. There are storms you are facing now that are not meant to destroy you,
but to refine what is truly real in your heart. I allow you to pass through trials, not because I delight in your pain, but because I want you to learn to love me, even when you hold nothing in your hands.
When you remain faithful, though you see no miracle, that is when you yourself are becoming the miracle.
Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed. John 20:29. I have not forgotten a single prayer of yours. I am only waiting for your heart to grow large enough to receive what I am about to give. My child, do not fear when you feel weary. Weariness is not as dangerous as allowing that weariness to kill your faith. Rest in me, but do not leave me. There is a difference between resting and quitting. Resting is to regain strength. Quitting is to refuse the journey I have marked out for you. Learn from Jesus. Though exhausted on the cross, he still declared, "It is finished." John 19:30. Do you see? He did not end because he was weak, but because he had completed everything. I also want you to finish like that. Not because you are worn out, but because you have faithfully walked to the end of the path I entrusted to you, my beloved child.
When you keep your heart steadfast,
I will add strength to you. Every step you take in exhaustion is a step I am lifting by my grace. Let your eyes look up to me,
not around you.
when you look to me, you will see the storm begin to fade, and your soul come back into peace. You keep in perfect peace the one whose mind stays on you, because he trusts in you.
Isaiah 26:3. Do not forget, no curve in the road is meaningless. Every drop of sweat on the path of faith is counted by me and kept in my bottle. And then when you have walked through that stretch of road full of distractions, you will realize what I want to train in you is not the strength to run, but the strength to stand. after every gust of wind, what remains is not who ran the fastest, but who still kept their heart. Let your heart be still in me, because ahead of you, you will need that very steadfastness to walk through deeper silences and greater trials. My child, do not be afraid when the light seems to grow dim, for only in the deepest night does my light shine the clearest. Keep walking, not because you still have strength, but because I am still walking with you. The place you think is the end is in fact the starting point of a new chapter in your journey of faith, where I will teach you that true faith is not only measured by endurance, but also by the ability to remain in peace in the midst of the storm. Do you know sometimes what weighs your soul down is not the storm, but the silence? My silence can confuse you, like a child standing in the dark, unsure if their father is still there.
You have prayed, cried out, waited, yet the answer has not come.
And you assume I have turned my face away. You begin to doubt. Have you forgotten me? But my child, I have never left. It is precisely in the long pauses that I am working more than ever. The God who watches over Israel never grows tired and never sleeps. Psalm 121:4. When I am silent, it does not mean I am absent. When you do not hear me, it does not mean I do not hear you. My silence is not indifference, but the time in which I am weaving wonders with threads you cannot yet see. I know that pain makes you feel as if I have abandoned you. When you cry and no one answers, when you are wronged and no one defends you.
When you look around and see only the absurdity
Do not let pain make you bitter.
Do not let your tears turn into salt that dries out your soul. Every tear you shed, I keep in my bottle. You have recorded my misery. Are not my tears kept in your bottle, and my sorrows written in your book? Psalm 56:8. Not a single sigh of yours is meaningless. All of them are turning into seeds. And at my appointed time, those seeds will sprout into a harvest of blessing. You often think suffering is punishment, but in truth, it is the classroom of love in your pain. I teach you what peace cannot teach. I teach you to discern what is temporary from what is eternal, to value the small things you once took for granted. You see, when you suffer, you begin to pray more sincerely, to forgive more easily, and to love more deeply. I do not create pain to torment you, but to refine you. Just as gold must pass through fire to shine, your soul must pass through trials to be made pure. Suffering produces perseverance. Perseverance produces proven character, and character produces hope. Romans 5:3-4. So do not fear pain. Only fear a heart that grows hard within that pain. I know there are moments when you sigh and say, Lord, I can't take it anymore. But my child, that is the very point at which you are closest to the place where I am about to work my greatest miracle. The enemy knows this well, so it keeps whispering in your ear, if God loves you, why does he let you hurt so much? It wants you to forget that true love is not the refusal of all wounding, but the presence within every wound, transforming it into grace.
As Joseph was sold as a slave, yet raised to be a ruler. As Job lost everything, yet received back double. So you will see that what I allow you to lose is never lost in vain. You do not understand now what I am doing, but later you will understand. John 13:7. Sometimes you want me to speak immediately, act immediately, prove myself immediately. But if I answered you at every moment you wept, you would only know me as a giver of gifts, not as a father. I want you to learn to trust me, even when you hear nothing. For true faith is not born in miracles, but in silence. When you still stand firm, though you cannot see the way, that is when your faith shines brightest.
It is I who go before you. I will be with you.
I will not leave you or forsake you.
Deuteronomy 31:8. I have promised, and my promise never fails. My beloved child, do not be afraid. When the tears keep falling, they do not make you weaker. They soften your soul so that I can touch it. The world teaches you to be strong, but I teach you that the weakness that turns toward me is the truest strength. When you weep in my arms, I turn those tears into oil that anoints your soul, so that when you rise, you are no longer the person you were. Tears are never useless. They either water life or drown the soul. I want you to choose the first. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Matthew 5:4.
I see those times
I see those times
when you try to appear strong,
forcing a smile,
forcing a smile
while your heart is shattered.
Do you think I do not know?
I know everything, and I have compassion on you. You do not have to hide your tears from me, for I do not despise your weakness. In that very weakness, I reveal my power. When you let go, I can finally take hold. When you stop straining, I can lift you up. I do not demand that you wear a forced smile in the midst of pain. I only desire that you keep holding my hand even if your hand is trembling. My child, stop seeing pain as a full stop and begin to see it as a comma in the story I am writing. When you believe that everything is over, I am opening a new chapter. Every season of pain carries a hidden seed, the seed of restoration, of blessing, of faith renewed. One day when you look back, you will smile and say, so it was then that God was not silent at all. He was writing the deepest part of my story.
And when you understand the true meaning of silence, you will no longer be afraid of it.
You will begin to see pain as a companion and tears as seeds. For you know that each time you lose something, I am preparing a new fullness for you. The sufferings of this present time are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. Romans 8:18. When you keep your heart tender, even while you weep, you are sowing for yourself a coming season of joy. Then you will understand, silence is not me withdrawing, but me stepping back so that you may grow. Pain is not a sign of distance, but a torch lighting the way for your soul to know what is real and what is false.
When you learn to see this way, you will pass through days of testing more lightly, because you know that every time I am silent is precisely when I am drawing nearest.
For my beloved child, the journey of faith does not end at mere endurance. It leads to the understanding that every wound hides a sacred purpose, and it is through those very cracks that my light enters. Guard your heart in peace, for beyond pain lies glory. And after silence will come my gentle voice, the sound that only souls who have once wept in my hands can truly hear. My child, I have seen every tear you shed when you were misunderstood, every choking sob when you were excluded, every time you kept silent under the contempt of others. I know that this pain runs deeper than words, for it touches the very value you believed was yours. You begin to ask, if God loves me, why does He allow me to be so despised?
But my dear one, it is in the very place where you are rejected that I am laying the foundation for your vindication.
Whoever humbles himself will be exalted. You are not brought low to be shamed, but so that I may lift you up in a way no one expects. Injustice is not the sign that I have withdrawn my hand, but the soil I plowed deeply to plant seeds of glory that only I can see. I know that when you are treated unfairly, your first instinct is to defend yourself, to prove that you are innocent. But my child, every time you insist on justifying yourself, you place yourself on the same level as those who hurt you. You lower your own voice to argue with the noise of this world. Do not repay evil with evil. Leave room for the wrath of God. Romans 12:19. I do not ask you to be silent because you are weak, but because I want the voice of your vindication to come from my mouth, not from your wounded heart. When you keep silence, I speak for you. When you stop reacting, I act. And my word of defense will always thunder louder than any accusation. My beloved, do not think that I do not see. Every time you are ignored, despite having done your best, I am there. Whenever others mock, judge, or belittle your heart, I take note. I do not forget. I simply have not spoken yet. For if I vindicated you while you were still angry, you would use that victory to gloat, not to glorify me. But when you are quiet enough, when you can bear both silence and injustice, while keeping your heart pure, that is when I can release justice to you by the hand of heaven. Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for Him. Psalm 37:7. Your waiting is not in vain, for my justice is never late. It comes at the exact time appointed in the Spirit.
Do you know those moments of humiliation, rejection, and being looked down upon by others? Are exactly where I am carving out
Your true image. You once thought your worth lay in the eyes of other people, but I let them turn their backs so you would learn to see yourself in my light. If God is for us, who can be against us? Romans 8:31. You do not need the world's approval. You only need me to know who you are. When you stand in the place I have appointed for you, no accusation is strong enough to pull you away from it. My child, do not let your wounds turn you into someone cold. Many, after being hurt, build stone walls around their hearts, thinking that is strength. But my child, those walls do not only keep people out, they also shut out my light.
I want you gentle, not bitter.
I want your heart.
I want your heart to remain like good soil,
That though it is trampled, it can still bring forth life. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Matthew 5:5. True strength does not lie in hardness, but in the ability to keep loving even after being hurt. Let me heal you. Instead of binding yourself in hatred, for if you keep looking through the lens of bitterness, you will never see the glory I am preparing. I do not allow anyone to hurt you, merely to test you. Every contempt you receive carries a purpose. When you are pushed out, I am removing you from places that do not belong to you. When you are slandered, I am teaching you to stand firm without needing applause. When you are misunderstood, I am training you to understand others more deeply. Do not think this is failure. It is training.
for my child.
Those whom I intend to use for great things, I always lead through seasons of deep humiliation. Unless a grain of wheat falls into the earth and dies, it remains alone. But if it dies, it bears much fruit. John 12:24. You must die to the need for human recognition in order to be born into the recognition of heaven.
my dear one. I have seen you try to prove you are right, only to find that the more you speak, the more you are misunderstood. You grow tired and want to give up. But I want you to know that your silence is not weakness. It is strength reserved for the right time. Some things are meant to be proven only by fruit as time passes. The very outcome of your life will be your vindication.
The righteous will flourish like a palm tree and grow like a cedar of Lebanon.
Psalm 92:12. Let me prove you by blessing, not by arguments.
I do not want you to lock yourself into the label of the wounded one. If you let the past define you, you will never see the future I am opening. Do not let the contempt in others' eyes become the mirror for your life. You were not born to answer scorn, but to reflect my glory. When I look at you, I do not see someone pitiful. I see a warrior being forged in the fire. You are my treasured possession. I have chosen you, not because you are strong, but because I love you. Deuteronomy 7:6-8. And when the day of your vindication comes, you will understand why I asked you to be silent. When you were brought low, I had already written the day you would be lifted up. When you were rejected, I had already prepared a place where you would be honored when others despised you. I was laying the foundation for a new position that only grace can open.
And in that moment, you will no longer crave revenge or the need to prove yourself, because my peace in you will be so deep that you will need no other word. One day you will realize
that the very wounds that once made you ashamed are the places where my light shines through most powerfully. It is in humiliation that I teach you what true honor is. It is in rejection that you learn the meaning of being chosen. what I am doing now. You do not understand, but afterward you will understand. John 13:7. And then you will no longer wish to hide your past, for you will see clearly that I have used each wound to sculpt a new person in you. My child, do not shut your heart. Do not let pain define you. Let me use that very pain as the launching pad that leads you into a season of vindication.
For what you call humiliation today is the red carpet I spread out for the day I will honor you. Just as Joseph was once thrown into a pit, yet that very pit led him to the palace. When you understand this, you will no longer fear contempt, for you will know that every scornful word only thickens the foundation for the throne of honor I am preparing for you. And when you have risen from every injustice, you will walk more lightly with a wider heart and clearer eyes. For you will know that true vindication does not come from others changing their minds, but from your own heart being changed. When you see everything through my eyes, nothing will wound you as it once did.
In that moment, you will have entered another season.
A place where pain is no longer a burden,
But a mark of grace,
but a mark of grace.
where you understand
That to be despised for my name is not a loss.
but a profound honor.
And then, out of that deep gratitude, you will find yourself moving forward gently, because you know that the journey does not end.
With vindication,
But goes further still, to the place where you learn the most important lesson. Not to fear people's contempt, but to fear missing the moment when I open the door to defend you and lead you into the glory I prepared for you long ago.
not to fear people's contempt,
But to fear missing the moment
to fear missing the moment when I open the door to defend you.
My beloved child, there is an invisible yet powerful chain that binds many feet, the fear of people's gaze. You do not fear grieving my heart as much as you fear what others may say or think about you. There are moments when I urge you to step forward, to speak a word, to stand on the side of truth. Yet inside you, a voice rises. What if they laugh at me? What if someone doesn't like me? My child, when you allow the voice of people to sound louder than my word, you are handing over the steering wheel of your life to those who are just as frail as you are. For they loved human praise more than the praise that comes from God. John 12:43. I do not want you to walk that path. What is truly frightening is not that people dislike you, but that you let that fear pull you away from the very place where I long to defend you and lift you up.
I know there are scratches on your heart, the times you were mocked, looked down on, called names you can never forget. Those memories have made you shrink back, live just enough so no one notices you, as long as you feel safe.
But my child, you were not created to live under the shadow of people's judgments. When you let one comment, one cold attitude, one criticism decide who you are, you have forgotten my voice, calling you beloved. Yes, I am the one who comforts you. Why then are you afraid of mere mortals who must die? And you forget the Lord who made you. Isaiah 51:12-13. Your fear of people grows only because the image of me in your heart has grown small. I do not condemn you for that, but I long to heal it.
Look back for a moment. How many times have you clearly known what was right, yet did not dare to do it, simply because you were afraid of how others would look at you?
I stirred you to forgive, but you were afraid people would say you were weak. I called you to step out and serve, but you were afraid they would say you were showing off. I put a testimony in your heart, but you were afraid to share it
in case they laughed at you. My child, if I were still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ. Galatians 1:10. I do not want you to be a slave to public opinion. When you have been called to be a child of the King, small acts such as daring to confess my name in a crowd, daring to share what I have spoken, daring to stand on the side of truth. These are the spiritual signatures that show you have chosen me over your own sense of safety.
My child, I am wanting to lift you up, to bring you out of the dark corners of shame and into the place of honor I have prepared. I want to defend you, to open doors for you that no one can close, to show both you and others that I am with you. See, I have set before you an open door that no one can shut.
Revelation 3:8.
But if when I open the door, you still stand outside because you fear people's comments, you will watch blessings pass right in front of your eyes. I will not force you to step through. I invite you. And the deepest regret will not be I never had a chance, but God opened the door. Yet I did not dare to walk through.
My child, the fear of people's opinions
Will shrink as your holy fear of me grows. When you realize that my eyes rest on you more gently than any other gaze.
I am not asking you to despise others, but I do want you to put every gaze in its proper place. My gaze is the one that ultimately matters. I am the one who judges, not people. I remind you of this so that you know. Your final worth is not defined by the crowd. When you dare to live according to what I say, even when others do not yet understand, you step into a new realm of freedom, a place where your heart is no longer controlled by the smile or the scowl of anyone. And then, if you dare to choose me over human opinion, you will see something strange happen. The very people who once despised you will have to look again. The very places that closed to you will be forced to open. And the very stories that once made you bow your head will become testimonies of my grace. I will use your life as an answer to many questions, to prove that whoever fears me and obeys my voice will never ultimately lose out.
In that day, what makes you tremble will no longer be people's words, but a holy reverence, afraid of missing what I want to do, afraid of dragging your feet when I have already spoken. And from there you will walk into new stages, not with feet tied up by public opinion, but with the light heart of a child who knows they are walking in the Father's will.
In the very hour of my vindication, and through doors I myself have opened, my beloved child, now I want you to tuck my words deep inside your heart. Hold them the way someone cradles a small lamp on a stormy night, and keep walking. Because what is coming will not only change your outward circumstances, but will also change the way you see yourself, the way you see me, and the way you see the journey you are on. This is not just a beautiful sentence meant to comfort you. It is a real signal in the spiritual realm. You are much closer than you think. There are things I have not shown you clearly yet. Because if you saw everything, you would no longer need faith. But today, I lift the curtain just a little. You are not standing at the beginning. You are standing near the end of a stage. At a point where each small decision, each choice that seems ordinary, can determine whether you step into or step away from what I have planned. That is why you must not despise this moment, must not take lightly what I am whispering in your heart right now. I have seen so many generations pass before my eyes. So many faces, so many stories, so many hearts that once burned bright and then slowly faded. I have seen those who were just a short distance away from breakthrough, yet out of weariness, turned their backs on the path I had marked out. I have seen those who gave their youth to obey me, who endured shame, wounds, and loneliness, Yet when they were close to being restored, they gave up.
They stood before a field,
Golden and ready for harvest.
golden and ready for harvest,
But turned away.
thinking that this harvest was not for them.
Some stood right at the bridge I built, but walked back, thinking the other shore was too far. My child, the greatest pain is not never tasting blessing, but coming very close and never touching it. Stretching out your hand and then pulling it back. I do not want your life to become an almost story like that. I do not want heaven to mention your name with the sentence that one came very close, but their heart would not take the last few steps. My child, you must know that the last stretch of the road is always where the wind is strongest. Like a long-distance runner, the section near the finish line is where lungs burn, legs tremble, the heartbeat races, and everything in you just wants to stop. It is the same in the spiritual realm. When my promise is about to be revealed, the pressure around you often increases, not decreases. The opposing voices grow louder. Unexpected troubles come in waves. Nameless anxieties flood your mind. This is not a sign that I am withdrawing, but a sign that the enemy knows it is about to lose, so it thrashes harder one last time. It cannot close the door I open, but it can drag you away from the threshold through distraction, doubt, irritation, comparison, and self-pity. It will use everything that has ever wounded you to drag old memories back up, to make you forget what I have spoken, and remember only what the world has done to hurt you. I do not say this to frighten you, but to awaken you.
If these days your mind is noisier, your heart more unsettled,
It is not because you are on the wrong path, but because you are coming very near to a spiritual tipping point. I have watched many people who, after years of trusting, suddenly let doubt take the central place in their hearts. At first, they only allowed a few passing thoughts. Maybe God never intended this for me. Maybe I misheard God. Little by little, those questions stopped being fleeting thoughts and became the foundation for every decision. They began to act based on fear rather than on my word. They chose quick fixes, short paths, doors that looked obviously open in front of them, but were not doors I had opened. They accepted less because they no longer believed I still had more for them.
My child, my heart aches when I see them walk onto these shortcuts, because shortcuts always lead to dead ends. Where's the path I choose can seem winding and slow, but it certainly reaches the destination.
I have also seen hearts so exhausted from waiting that they give themselves permission to turn aside. They say, I will take care of myself, because it seems God is not taking care of me. They step into relationships that do not come from me, accept jobs I did not lead them to, sign small compromises, which their conscience knows are wrong, but they soothe themselves. As long as I suffer less than I do now, they do not realize that each choice is pushing them away from the orbit of my promise. I do not abandon them, but they themselves have left the place where I had prepared to give them something better. I look at them and wish they had waited just a little longer. Wish they had dared to believe that I truly loved them as I said. Wish they had let me hold their hand a little longer before letting go and running after what their eyes could see.
My dear child, I tell you this, not so you can feel superior, but so you understand that no one is immune to the temptation to quit near the end.
Not even you. Yet unlike them, you are being warned by me ahead of time. I am drawing you back with my word at the very moment when many others can no longer hear it. What does that mean? It means I have not abandoned you. It means I still value your journey. It means I am looking at you with hope, not with disappointment. If I were indifferent, I would simply let you drift with your own weary thoughts. But today I have chosen to call you by name, to remind you that you are not an outsider to my plan. You belong in my story, and that story is not over. Even if you feel too tired to keep reading, when I say do not lose heart, for your reward will be very great. I am not speaking empty words. I truly see a reward waiting for you.
My child, therefore receive this word, not just with your ears, but with your heart. Do not merely nod and then forget. Let it take root. Remind yourself every day, I am closer to the promise than I think. I will not walk away from the place God has put me. Let your mouth speak differently than your feelings. When your heart wants to give up, all the more you must say, Lord, I am weak, but you are strong. I am tired, but I choose not to quit. When your thoughts want to slip off my path, bring those very thoughts before me and say plainly, I am doubting. Please heal me of this doubt. I do not despise hearts that dare to bring even their weakness to me. The only time you shut me out is when you pretend to be strong, while quietly drifting far from me.
Remember all the stages of the road you have already walked with me. The times I rescued you from situations that seemed hopeless. The times you thought you would collapse for good, yet somehow we're still standing. The moments you realized an unseen hand pulled you out of the worst.
These are not just sweet memories to tell as nice stories. They are markers I have set in your life, so that today when you are weary, you can look back and see that I have never failed to keep my word. If I did not abandon you in your darkest days, why would I abandon you now? When the path ahead is about to shine, if I stayed at your side when you had nothing to offer, nothing to boast about, why would I step away when you are about to enter toughest season.
Use memories of earlier grace to answer today's fears. Use what I have already done to remind your own heart that I will act again in my way and in my time.
Look at your fear and distraction with different eyes. They are not signs that you have failed, but mirrors showing how much you need me right now. When you feel like running away and withdrawing, that is exactly when you need to run closer, to sit longer at my feet. Do not think you must feel strong before you come to me. Come to me exactly as you are now, trembling as you are. I can embrace shaking hearts. I can gather up hopes that are fraying. I can lift again those who almost no longer want to stand. I am not asking you for perfect faith. I only ask that in all your imperfection, you still keep holding my hand, even if it is only with a tiny thread of hope, my child. I say this with all the love of a father. Do not write your own name into the list of those who stopped when there were only a few steps left. Do not let the angels have to whisper to each other. They ran well, but stopped just before dawn.
Do not let the story of your life end with they once believed, once served, once persevered, but did not go to the end. I want your story to be written like this, and that person, though weary, still clung to God's word, stood firm to the end, and saw what God had promised become reality. That is why I am speaking to you right now, so that nothing in you can still excuse itself by saying, I did not know. No one reminded me. Finally understand this. What I am preparing for you is not just a temporary miracle, but a change of life from the inside out. I do not only want to change your position, circumstances, finances, or relationships. I want to change the way you believe, the way you love, the way you look at me.
What is coming is not
but a divine arrangement.
so that you may live true
To the named child of God in this world.